Hey everyone, so this video is about the book, The Four Agreements, written by Don Miguel Ruiz. And if you're interested in the book, there's a link down below. But basically, this book is a life book, or a book about life. And basically, the Toltecs, who were a group of people who lived in what is now modern day Mexico, they believed in four things to have a good life. And that's why the name of this book is called The Four Agreements. And basically their philosophy is that you, or a lot of people, aren't really living their own life. They're living the life of others, of what they want them to be. So for example, you are being shaped by the media, by your friends, by your colleagues, by your family. They're all somewhat influencing you on how to live your life. And that's what kind of this book is about. It's the four agreements on how to live life on your terms. All right, so let's get into the four agreements. So the number one thing is to be impeccable with your word. Be impeccable with your word. So that basically means that whatever you say, you are what you say you're going to do, or you are what you say you are. So you're basically being very honest and open with who you are. And that basically means you're content with who you are, and you don't have to listen to anyone. You don't have to listen to anyone who says you're not good enough. You don't have to listen to anyone who says, oh, you should do this. But basically, being impeccable with your word is you do what you say you do what you say, and you are who you say you are, right? So that's being impeccable with your word. The second thing is to don't take anything personally. So a lot of people these days, they feel very, I don't know, maybe angry, or they feel very frustrated, or they feel very, just very annoyed when people say or criticize them. And the whole idea behind this is to not take anything personally, because if the second you accept it or you take it personally, that's when you start believing those words. So if someone says, oh, you're not good enough, or if you suck or whatever, then, and if you start thinking, oh, that person thinks I suck, and you start taking it personally, then what this book is saying is that then you actually believe those words. Because, if you didn't believe it, then you wouldn't take it personally. But it's because you took it personally that you're feeling that way. So the number two thing is to don't take things personally. And if you don't take things personally, you're going to start living life more freely, more on your terms. So number three is don't make assumptions. Don't make assumptions. Now that basically means, well, don't make assumptions. So you don't want to assume anything. You don't want to assume why things are the way they are because of whatever reason. So this chapter more dives deeper into start questioning your beliefs, start questioning why things are done the way they are, start questioning more around you. Because if you just start assuming that things are in place for a reason, or things they are the way they are, then you're not going to live life on your terms. You're going to live life according to someone else's agenda. So example, if you think that the only way to become successful is this, a certain way, you have to go to school to get good grades, get a good job, and etc. And that's your way of thinking. Well, that's someone else's agenda being pushed onto you. And what he's saying is that you want to question, is that really the only way? I mean, are there other people who have done it or became successful in other ways? So that's what it means by don't make assumptions. So just kind of question the things that are being thrown at you, or the things that you see more. And the last agreement is, in my personal best, is always do your best, or personal favorite rather. So always do your best. And so again, yeah, you always want to do your best rather than just living life living a mediocre life. You always want to try to push yourself to greater levels, to being your best at whatever it is that you are doing. So there's this part in the book where this person talks to a monk and he says, how long will it take me to reach enlightenment? And the monk says, 10 years. 10 years if you do it for 4 hours a day. And then the guy responds, okay, well, what if I do it for, how long will it take me to reach enlightenment if I do it for 8 hours? And the monk says, it'll take you 20 hours. And then the guy asking him the question says, wait a minute, why is it taking longer even though I'm putting in more hours? And the monk says, well, it's because you're not doing your best. If you're stretching it out for 8 hours, you're probably not putting your focused attention on whatever it is that you're doing. So that, to me, that was kind of profound. I never really thought of doing activities like that. I always thought it was the number of hours that you had to put in, but it's the quality, right? So it's quality versus quantity. Well, I mean, quantity is necessary, but it's also quality that is needed as well. So you want to always do your best in everything that you are doing. All right, well, anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're interested in getting future notifications of videos that I do, or notifications of future videos, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video. Bye for now.